Hi, I'm Katie in Lenox, Massachusetts at Canyon Ranch, and I'm here to show you how to make salmon with the blueberry-mango salsa. Blueberry-mango salsa, extremely good for you and awesome for the summertime. So what we're going to start with is our diced up mango. We're going to add in some nice fresh blueberries. Now during the winter time, for a nice treat, if you really wanted to do this, using a frozen mango is going to be perfectly okay to do so, just to make sure that it's 100% frozen mango and nothing added to it. We're going to go ahead and add in some of our diced red peppers. Our diced red peppers also containing a lot of vitamin C. Next thing we're going to add a little bit of our minced red onion. A shallot would work in this respect as well. If you didn't have a red onion at home, you could also add yourself a shallot. Now, our sugar and salt I've mixed ahead of time. That's just an easy thing for you to do to allow yourself a little extra time. So in goes our sugar. So next thing we want to add in are jalapenos. Now this is the one thing in our recipe that's going to make this a little bit spicy. So if you're not a big fan of spicy, you may want to leave this out. If you're a big fan of spicy, you may want to change this into a Scotch bonnet or a habanero pepper even. The idea behind this is that your canned jalapenos are going to be a lot hotter than your fresh jalapenos, because when we use our fresh jalapenos, we take out the seeds and we take out the ribs. And your canned jalapenos, they're all there, so it's going to be a little bit hotter on that side. Now, we're going to go ahead and add in our chopped cilantro. And last but certainly not least, our squeeze of lime. What I want you to be careful of is when you're ready to actually mix your salsa, just be careful that you're not squishing all that kind of stuff together. You want to maintain those nice blueberries in their nice form. So, mix together. Make sure that that sugar and salt is mixed right in there so that you don't have any pieces. And there is your mango blueberry salsa. So to go along with your nice mango blueberry salsa, we're going to go ahead and cook our salmon. What we're looking at here is a 4-ounce salmon. That is the portion size that we go with. We're going to start with 4 ounces. It usually is about 3.5 by the time you're done. We always start by heating our pan first. We're not going to put any oil in there and wait for the oil to get hot. Instead, you're going to heat your pan with nothing in it. The way you're going to test to see how hot your pan is, not by doing these. You're going to use a little bit of your water and just have a little water ready to go so that you can see how hot that pan really is. When your water is beating up like that and it's keeping those little circles of water and it's not going away, then you know your pan is plenty hot. And what we're going to do is we're using a little bit of olive oil. So we're going to spray a quick spray of our olive oil and immediately lay down our salmon. Now the spray bottles that we use here are to avoid using a whole too much of your olive oil. What we're looking at is nothing fancy, just a plant sprayer. What is important though, are underneath here there's a small recycle number. That number should be a 2 or a 3. That's a nice plastic that you won't have to worry about food going back and forth in and out of. Now while our salmon is cooking, we're going to get ready, this is exciting, a fish spatula. Now, a fish spatula is a really good thing for you to have in your kitchen because it allows you to get up underneath your fish and to cradle that fish. Now, what this needs to do is it needs to spend about 3 minutes on this side, and then we're going to flip it over and see what it looks like. Based on the thickness of your salmon, we're going to spend about 3 minutes on this side. We're going to go ahead and flip our salmon over. And if you notice, we have very patient and waited our 3 minutes. We get this really nice brown on the top of your salmon. You also have to be patient now and give it another 3 minutes or so to finish it up. And what we're going to do once that is finished, we're going to plate that with our nice blueberry mango salsa. Okay, so now that we've been our 3 minutes on the other side, what we're going to do is just give this a good plate. Take a look at it. Make sure that you're all set. Right in the middle of your plate, some of your blueberry mango salsa right over the top of this. And you have a really beautiful, nice, fresh summer dish.